Big cat, how you came to be is no longer a mystery. Black sheep is your birthright. It's code for the one who brings the light. I bet if there's a crack, you don't fall back. Remember who you are. No rest for the wicked with their skullduggery. The use spell workers' projection to send out envy, hate, and jealousy. You are the prototype, your ancestors champion. They shield you and send back those spiritual attacks. You are divinely protected from the dummy bats. Yeah. Big cat, the most high, got your back. He sits high and looks low, so don't get smoked or smoke yourself. Big cat, move in silence. Only time you speak is to say checkmate.
Namaste! Grand Rising, Big Cat. Welcome, or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or messages. My name is Case, C-A-S-E. I've got Recon. Come in! Come on! Let's dive in, darling dears, and unpack. But before we dive in, can we have a quick chat, bestie? Oi! But then again, who gonna check me, boo? Hey! Right. As we sip our mochas, because we ain't getting smoked. Not here at Don't Get Smoked Central or anywhere a big cat might be. Big cat, guess what? Oi! Your exit plan is a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence for each one of those heinous bottom feeders. They, them, and slept on you and woke up tired. Left behind and clutching black dustbin bags, don't you know? Do not ever tolerate disrespect. Why? Because as a big cat, you always lead with respect. If you entertain clowns, you become part of the circus. Good golly and gosh. If the energy is not right, catch a flight, big cat, not feelings. You must have hope for the best and expect the best. The bad things happened, and there was a test, darling dears. A test of your fortitude, your strength, your self-love, your spiritual journey, living according to your no, darling dears. Big cat, when you're healing from a situation, you must not, I repeat, must not entertain said situation in any form, shape, or fashion, darling dears. If it's in the past, it's in the past for a reason. When you live in your truth and you make all the wrong people, you make all the wrong people uncomfortable. Isolation is the root of intervention from the Most High, Father God, Mother Isis. Divine says, why accept failure when success is free? Divine says, why accept failure when success is free? Never forget that, darling dears. You get 2 L's. You lose, then you learn. Then you go to the 2 W's, the wisdom and the forever wins. A big cat does not turn around when a maga dog bark. Many of you are saying, what does this marga mean? Marga means, it's a Jamaican terminology for emaciated dog, skinny dog, rib dog. You know, the hungry dog that will turn around and bite you. Right, let's press on at a hot trot. I took it upon myself, darling dears, because you know I like to be learned and learn new things. And because I'm always using the 48 laws of power, and because I'm a Western astrologer, right, I put my 48 powers on the 12 astrological houses. Yes, I did. I managed to fit them all into an appropriate place, which is for me. So when we throw the dice, we know which house and which law or action you can use okay, to get through what you need to get through and continue to get to the W's, darling dears. Oh, you have a 6. The energy of the 6, darling dears, is about teamwork, cooperation, and harmony, but it's about accepting other people's ideas, darling dears. Always go for the best idea. But this is the core of teamwork, darling dears. This means also accepting ideas that come to you. When your intuition and your discernment tells you something, listen to it, darling dears. It's got you through so many dark times, times that you did not know what to do. And in most cases, you didn't even wash your own punani or futum, darling dears. You was a bed. You took to your bed, but not anymore. The energy of the 6, represented by astrological aspect of the sextile. So it speaks about things harmonizing, being supported in your life. The number 6 is ruled by Venus. The 6 is also the lower number of the 33, darling dears. So it speaks about you're about to deliver something significant to the world, darling dears. Your skills, your tools, which you will find on how to make money in the 2nd, the 6th, and the 10th house of your birth natal chart, darling dears. You are a master manifestation mode. The energy of the 6 in tarot covers the lovers and the devil. So you've overcome lots of dysfunctional situations, fighting with your own shadow side. The lover's energy next to the devil speaks about you balancing it out, darling dears. You have to balance out your shadow side. Sometimes you have to use that shadow side to let people think who them talking to. Hey, yeah. I had to cut my own profanity out. Your birthday could be the 6th, the 15th, or the 24th, or it could be a significant date in your life, darling dears. You have the ability to plan well. The Venus energy speaks about abundance, darling dears. It also speaks about fertility, knowing your worth. It's beauty, artistry, creativities. And it also comes with what? Skrilla.com, because Venus comes with abundance, darling dears. Your luckiest days will be Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. The numbers 3, 6, and 9. The Tesla of it all will be of importance to you over the next few days, as well as the letters. The 6 is associated with the letters F, O, and X. Venus itself is associated with the letters U, V, and W. So you've got F, O, X, U, V, and W. Looks like a win to me, darling dear. The energy of the 6 is also the 6th house, so it brings out law number 7, delegate wisely. The 6th house is about health and services. It's also about your personal health, darling dears, your pets. The 6th house is about your employment, your co-workers, your diet, your hygiene, what your duties, your daily tasks, darling dears. It also is a sign that somebody's healing from a form of sickness. Okay, the other laws that come under what I found to come under the 6th house. Law number 7, delegate wisely. Law number 13, ask for help. But if you're asking for help, don't beg for it, darling dears. Appeal to someone else's self-interest. What are they going to get out of helping you? They'll be more inclined to help. Law number 19, know exactly who you're dealing with, your audience, darling dears. Yes. And what? Law number 47, set goals. Love it. I think I did the right thing, darling dears, because you know me. When I'm by myself, I'm on my keyboard, I'm in my cranium, darling dears, and I'm moving in silence. Because why? Big Cat is a moving silence champion. Fist bump, as well as a red light, green light champion of 79, I might add. Pinkies up. Anyhow, the energy of the 1 is speaking about evaluate everything, darling dears. Evaluate everything. And you have a major decision to make. You must not, I repeat, make this major decision until after the next new moon. And the next new moon will be in Aquarius on the 9th of February at 20 degrees and 40 minutes. The energy of the 5 speaks about security foundation. Could be a job, darling dears. A movement, buying of a home, buying of a car, something tangible which you're about to make a major decision on. Don't make it until after the next new moon on the 9th of February. All right. You have the energy of the 6. You're about, somebody's going to lose some money on an investment, but you can avoid it because you'll be on your guard, because forewarned is forearmed. And as a big cat, you come here and I give you the usher. Confessions, mate. I'm a teller. I tell it all. Why? Because I'm a pointer, not a picker. Okay. Somebody's also going to be entering into a new love affair, darling dears. Or a social event, darling dears. A social event where you're going to hear a proposal. A proposal could be for a love affair, but it can also be for business. The energy of the 5 is a stable foundation. Remember I told you that. So 10-10 on the counter, darling dears. When we see 10-10, it's about breakthrough, darling dears. It's about the universe hears you, right, and has your back. You are on your purpose, and the mission that you are on is near completion. So expect proposals. All right. Okay. This is also represented by the 6th house in tarot, darling dears. I mean, the 6th card in tarot. Good golly and gosh. Lovers, Gemini energy, darling dears, ruled by Mercury. You'll be taking short trips. It also speaks about making a major choice, and it could be a choice between 2 people, but it definitely is about a date or an invitation which you must attend, darling dears. Relationship is definitely in the offing, but it's also reminding you to be quick thinking, darling dears. Quick thinking. And if you're thinking, you're not speaking. That's about what? Being a moving silence champion. Shut up so you can hear more and see more with your third eye. 11-11 on the counter, darling dears. Instant manifestation. Whatever you was just thinking about, darling dears, is a blessing. All right. Let's get your overall oracle message. Let's use a deck I haven't used in a while. There's so many decks here and everybody's like, pick me, pick me. I'm going to use the soul chakra. Let's see if I've got this book. I've got all of the books, but baby, can I remember the cover, what the covers look like? Can I find the book? Is it this? Let me just check. Yeah, I believe it's the, listen, everything's in, you know, I told you, I mark pages, mate. I believe it's the right one. Lord have merciful Jesus. No, I'm questioning myself. Hold on a minute. Let me check to make sure it's the right book. I don't believe it is. No. Lord have merciful Jesus. Am I wasting time? Should I just turn off the camera and look for the book? Or do I continue looking for the book? Oh gosh, the OCD is about to kick in, guys. I've got to let it go. I've got to abort. Stop looking for the book. Because I'll be here for ages, mate, searching. But anyway, let's go through with this, because this is what I picked up. Indecision, darling dears. We was right there in the imbalance, and you was there with me, darling dears. There with me. What does your ancestors want you to know? Some kind of failure, darling dears. Somebody's going to... Remember I told you to be aware of a contract, something coming towards you, darling dears. Somebody's going to lose out an investment, and it's because of pride. Okay, be very careful, because pride always comes before a fall. It says, I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. Of course it is, especially if it's a financial one. Good golly and gosh, who wants to be burnt? I love myself. I see myself in everyone. Remember that, darling dears. You may see yourself in everyone, but not everyone is you. And not everybody is going to be looking out for your best interests, darling dears. Read the fine print, and if you don't understand it, go to someone who does. You also have friendships, darling dears. New links, lines coming through. Remember I told you about the proposals, and you also had the adversity. Well, if you wasn't winning, if you wasn't winning, darling dear, somebody wants you to fail. Or somebody was prideful around you, darling dears. Maybe they believed that you'd always be there to be their doormat, their bank account, or their learned advisor, darling dears. I told you, when a Marga dog barks, the big cat don't turn around. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why? Because the big cat is the king of the jungle or queen. And in your jungle, the big cat sleeps at night. In your village, your peaceful village, the big cat sleeps at night. Right. It said go to the oracles. Okay. Let me get some more intuitives. Remember the pink one? What's this? I was the blessing. You was in a situation which is now over, darling dears. Why? Somebody's asking why. Maybe you asking why. Because after they've become an ex-friend, ex-family member, ex-partner, ex-co-worker, you go straight to the why did I even speak to them? You're getting your Mariah Carey on. You don't know this person or people, right? You was used to build them up, aka there was a come up king or queen, and they're what? Mud hut. Yeah, they're a mud hut dweller. What's a mud hut? I'll tell you the address. Right, it's 911 Freddy Krueger Avenue, 2 streets over from the loser lane in the district of the damn, darling dears. Somebody wants to harmonize with you, darling dears. It says pick a yellow card. Okay. A mud hut a mud huttian. We've got number 1. First house, darling dears. Think about yourself. The first house is about self. It's Mars in it. Am I talking foolishness? The first house, good golly and gosh. Yeah, Mars, Aries energy. What the hell am I talking about? Anyhow, it's about yourself, darling dear. It's about your health, right? You're an individual. Beware of accidents over the next few days, darling dears. It has something to do with something about a paternal grandfather. No, maternal grandfather and a paternal grandmother. Okay. The first house is also represented by the astrological aspect of a conjunction, darling dears. So it speaks about a new beginning for you, darling dears. New beginnings, an easy challenge, something that you've overcome and put yourself first in. You had to. I told you. The lion doesn't turn around when the Marga dog bark. Woof. Yeah, because you playing the long game. The long game, darling dears. The long game is where you don't get it without the Vaseline, darling dears. Why? Wisdom is for the wise. You are putting yourself first in a situation. I feel as though you've been putting other people's first, other people's emotions, making it seem like their life was more than you. Are you kidding me? None of us know the day, the hour, the minute where we've got to go back and God will pass us the book of what we were supposed to do in this life. And then we'll have some torn scrap. Ooh, child, you better find your life path and wrap yourself around that shiznai. Stat. New friendships are coming, but there's also adversity, right? You are the one that is going to have to find the balance, darling dears. Your friendship is a VIP club. And that invite can be rescinded without notification, darling dears. Rather than be rescinded invites, why not do the recon up front and impersonal? Yeah. Be honest with yourself. And being honest with yourself is about people that you allow into your life. Now, what do they bring, darling dears? I'm not talking about you're going to be, you're looking for scraps off of their table. No. People come to add value. What kind of value do they add to your life? Ideas, big ideas, darling dears. Ideas that expand your mind. People that you admire. People on the same soul tribe. Because you've definitely got abundance coming towards you, darling dears. Right, let's get a deck. Let's get one I haven't used in a while. Use the Art Nouveau one. Base of the deck, yeah. Isolated from many situations. To be... Pardon me, that was a spiritual belch because I speaks the truth, Ruth. It took a while for you to get to this point in your life, darling dears. The Hermit is represented by Virgo energy. We've already just spoken about the Virgo energy. Why? Because it's the 6th house. The number 6 is rampant today. It's rampant. Okay, but it is represented by the 9th card in Tarot. Okay, this is definitely a new beginning. You are learning to stand alone, walk alone. Why? You can trust yourself, darling dears. You're not going to F yourself over, give yourself an STD. It can't happen, blood. Isolating yourself from what? Betrayal. The back tabation of it all, those back front neck tabbers, darling dears, that like to go for the white meat. You've chose your isolation and independence. This is your spiritual journey, and you're being spiritually guided and protected. But divine is also reminding you to what? Analyze everything. We put our third eye on everything here at Don't Get Smoked Central. Why? Here the eyes. There's liars, thieves, cheaters, users, swindlers, back front neck tabbers that go for the white meat, frenemies, haters that come with the bad vibes, the bad advice, the bad credit. Hoo-cha! And if it's a love partner, it's the bad intentions with the skullduggery that's got the bad memory, the amnesia as soon as they leave your side. The ones with the hooded, unsatisfied eyes. All right. You're playing the long game, darling dears. You built up someone, and this person is in a mud hut, darling dears, asking why. Why did they what? Chuck the blessing out with the water. It's like chucking the baby out with the bath water. You've changed transformation season. This is the 8th house of intimacy, the SEX. It's joint finances as well, other people's money. You've changed. This is a transformation, darling dears, from one state of mind to another, one which is more peaceful. You don't want those skullduggerous ones that's working on your cranium. Yeah, the backstabation, darling dears. This is wish fulfillment. You're feeling a lot more emotionally balanced, darling dears. Right? Because you're in a position to give to those that truly deserve it. Seeing the Libra energy out here. There was no patience in previous situations. It also speaks about ending or divorce from a situation. The Death card is with this transformation, you didn't even know where it was going to go, darling dears. But this is about being open to all sorts of new things. 6 of Pentacles. You're a free spirit and open-minded, darling dears. You are also of one mind. You believe in yourself, and hence the energy of the one. You're playing the long game, but this new beginning is one where you're learning, darling dears. This is the move in silence champion. This is about you taking time to think about things, consider. Yeah, gather your evidences. Yeah, because of what disappointed you in the past. And someone is feeling disappointed, disillusioned, and like a dumbass. Yeah, because you moved on. This is emotionally cutting someone out of your life. Let's ring the bell to make that bad juju. Stay with they, them, and arm. Base of the deck. This person had demons on them, darling dears. They was on demon time. Yeah, you're having a more peaceful existence. The sword speaks about an spiritual awakening, darling dears. Yeah, you're futuristic thinking, darling dears. This King of Wands. You're fixated on the new beginning, darling dears. Always pay attention to the eyes, the hands when you're reading. Okay? This one is fixed and it's right next to the King of Swords. So you're fixated on your future. Yeah. You're no longer in the ruminating thoughts, darling dears. This is about you mastering the emotions of it all. Good golly and gosh, we've got 3 kings on the tableau. You've got good support, or you're being supported by your ancestral team because you have got the 2 of Cups. This is getting over some kind of heartbreak, betrayal, emotions, darling dears. I heard family. Family. Yeah, that was quick to come in with the big word. Family broke your heart. They didn't understand the spiritual wavelength you was on. They always came with distractions, darling dears, because they was coming from a pillar of salt. Salt Bay, darling dears. I told you, the Mud Huttians. Yeah, with the betrayal. But you're getting over what they did to you. 10-10 again, the breakthrough. The breakthrough, the balance that's coming into your life. This is the conflict and confusion, but change is afoot, darling dears. You've just avoided some kind of Scud missile, darling dears. You've averted and avoided a tower moment, and this is going to open up new options for you, darling dear. Yeah. No longer confused in your cranium. Oh gosh. Card don't want to come out. World card. Yeah, you ended a situation, but you're being watched by someone from the past. Or someone's could be as many as what? 6 people. Again, we see the 6. It's just running through the read. People that don't love you. People that are emotionally manipulative. It also speaks about someone who uses their psychic gifts for wickedness. It could also speak about spellcastation, darling dears. Somebody's also gotten rid of a pregnancy. Yes. And now they feel stuck. Why are they stuck? Because they can't get pregnant again. Good golly and gosh. Look. Listen, you can do what you want with your body. It's your business. I'm just telling you what the card said, yeah? So don't pick on me, right? Because I come with a raw. All right. So this mud hut Ian's upset. Let's get another deck. Let's get into the energy of the Mud Huttians. Where's the other deck? Oh my gosh, I'm on another search, guys. Just hang in there. Talk amongst yourselves. As soon as I find it, I'll be right back. Is it really missing? Oh wow. And the wickedest thing, I knocked off all the... Oh, here it is. I knocked off all the cards and I tidied it up and things aren't where they were before. Right? Yeah, somebody's shook, darling dears. They are shook off of the sudden change in you. Yes, yes, yes. Look, the transformation of it all. What do they want? These Mud Huttians, right? That no one's checking for, boo. Why? We remember our hairline and the reverse friar tuck. Hey! This adversity, right? What do they want? Yeah. They thought that you'd be there forever. Yes, baby. They were self-indulgent. What else? Right? Grounding. Yeah. They wanted you to stay there. They wanted to block off your opportunity. And there's only one lighthouse there. It's a doorway that's open for you. All they was up to was what? The tabation of it all, darling dears. Bringing heartbreak and pain, which brought the separation and loss, deception and lies, and a shocking attack. They're still attacking you, darling dears. Yes, they are. We saw the High Priestess in the reverse. Twin flame. That ain't no twin flame. That's old blowtorch, darling dears. Yes. I don't like the fact that your heart is not for them anymore, darling dears. This karmic situation. All right. Now that we've got the Mud Huttian down, narrowed down. Somebody who, what? Pride comes before the fall. The tower moment that you avoided because you're making the healthy choices, darling dears. Putting yourself first, grounding yourself, new opportunity, stability, darling dear. Something major is coming towards you because you're enduring like the tortoise. Do you remember the hare and the tortoise race? Yes, yes, yes. Somebody needs to get off. I need to hear something else. They're angry, darling dears. Why are they angry? What's wrong with them? They slept on you and woke up tired. Look! Yeah, because they're missing out on what you brought to the table, darling dears. And they'll never find another you. Imagine that. They thought you was 2 a penny. More fool them, darling dears. Negative energy. Yeah. Because whatever you're doing is working, darling dears. In every situation, choose you. If you're on a plane, they tell you to put the mask on yourself, darling dears, first, before you can help anyone else, even a child. Proper angry, eh? Okay, let's see what else the cards want to tell us. You ain't got no beef with them. Here's the blessing, darling dears. And when you turn a blessing, right, on its forehead, what do you think's going to happen? The opposite of the blessing. Yeah, they chose that situation. It also speaks about you making a choice. You have an offer coming towards you, Page of Cups. The offer of big money, new opportunity, darling. And this could also be a ring bearer. We heard about a proposal. Yeah. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's going to also get an offer from somebody who is definitely a wrong choice. God is telling you to what? Look within, darling dears. This person is coming in because the Hierophant is represented by the second house. This person is looking at the luxuries or whatever life you've created for yourself, darling dears. This person is extremely unhappy, emotionally immature and manipulative. Page of Cups. This person never was in standing to you. World card, they've got unfinished business, darling dears. What do they want to come back? Because they're crying into their fist. They're guilty as fuck. They're feeling guilty. Imagine, in that black hole they call a heart, they feel guilty. Why are they guilty? Because you took a leap of faith and said, love and light. Two of these and one of those. Yeah, you saw no future in it. Talk about fall back, allow it. Yeah, a new beginning. And it also speaks about a younger partner or age difference in a partner coming towards you, darling dears. They feel guilty, but why are they guilty? They did all of these, they did this and that. That's exactly what they did, this and that, right? They expected you, nah, blood, you said skeet, deuces. And you was thinking clearly, you was already sorted out in your mind that this person is skullduggerous or people, darling dears. And they are what? Law number 10 of the 48 laws of power. The unlucky and the unhappy. That falls in the 4th house. It could be family, darling dears. Yes, this person went about doing law number 43, influencing the hearts and minds of the what? Mudhuttians, the other Mudhuttians, maybe family members or people you saw as family. Yeah, but you did law 44. You disarmed them by what? Giving the mirror effect, right? Whatever they're doing, if they're trying to ignore you, you were the champion of ignoration. You couldn't care less. You couldn't. The unhappy and the unlucky, low vibers, darling dears. You know exactly what they come with, darling dears, and it's not for you. Hierophant energy. God is standing on your side, darling dears. Wash your face like David. They come with what? One-upmanship. This could also speak about a third party. Somebody wants to come out of the cold, darling dears, because where they went wasn't fabulous. Brock Pocketers, buddy, have you got a dime? This is a situation that was extremely disorganized, and that's their karma, blood. They've got to stick with it, right? We've got the 10 of Pentacles. What is it about the security? You've got opportunities, darling dears, because you're isolated from that situation. And again, the 6. Divine is about to gift you with blessings, darling dears. Blessings, King of Wands. You're a futuristic thinker, a natural born leader. You're a public speaker. You may even be a reader, darling dears. You're highly spiritual. You're not the same cat you used to be, darling dears. You've changed so much. And you ain't going back to the past. The past is for what? The feeble-minded and the dickheads. Yeah. Third eye on them all. Bitches and Mitches. Yes, baby. Skeet. Allow me. Somebody wants to return, though. It's like if you say fair, they will say keke, and they'll be right there, darling dears. Because they know that you are the blessing. You secure everything. But right about now, you're securing yourself. Right? You've got no energy to give the public. None. No money, no time, no nothing. Right? Because they're jealous. They're watching. If you're co-parenting with this person, they're no one's parent, darling dears. Trust and believe. And if they're involved with someone, all eyes on the throne. All eyes on the throne. Yeah. Why are they watching you? Them don't have it. Them don't have no pentacali, darling dears. From the rooter to the tutor. Do we have time for petty? But then again, who go and check me, boo? Here's my 2 shiz naives. Hold on, let me do a bit of toe work here. Here we are. We've got Jess and Belle. Them have no pentacali. No pentacali. None. Not a bean. This is a destabilized foundation. This is emotional. There's a lot of debt around here, karmic debt, but there's arguments about money, darling dears. Someone doesn't want to be in a situation. With the Pentacles in reverse on the page, darling dears, this is not their child. They're in a situation with someone who's got progenies and it's not theirs, darling dears. And it's not working for them, blood. They pick until they pick shit. And then they thought you was to a penny. Yes, if you're female or a male, there's millions of people that's got the same genitalities of you, darling dears, but your essence, your je ne sais quoi, them can't find it again. They wounded you, darling dears, but you're a spiritual gangster. You overcame the Mudhuttians. Bravo, bestie. Posh clap. Someone would like you to be stuck in your head, right? They thought that there'll be others that would want to build them up. But they're not realizing that the energy that they took to other people, darling dears, was the energy and the essence from you. Of course, they look healthy and well-rounded. They was doing really well because they were bleeding you dry. And taking that energy to others. Now they're in the presence of others and they want to run away. Like Tinky Winky, well, they can't. They've got to stay there. Page of Swords in the reverse is lessons to be learned, darling dears. Nothing like when Divine has the whip. I also have a whip. And I'm not afraid to use it. Oh, well. Karmic situation, old blowtorch. You was the blessing. Look. Their major spine. Listen. They've got the children of the corn eye. This is somebody who's bitter, mentally immature, darling dears, and mentally tormenting, darling dears, because their immature ways led to what? Abuse, darling dears. This is abuse. Physical abuse. Mental abuse. And they enjoyed it. Look at his face. They didn't said things and waited for your reaction, darling dears. They're waiting for a reaction from you now. But they get nothing. You're giving East Island, Stevie Wonder. No reaction. Is your reaction? None. They're looking to see if you're wounded. They can't understand how you managed to overcome the insurmountable. It's insurmountable in their feeble mind. They thought you have opportunities coming towards you, but they thought they could charm their way back into your life. I think not, darling dears. You are thinking very clearly, right? Yeah, and you're quick to come in with your true opinion of the situation. You can't break my heart again. You must live in the karma you created. I insist, says the big cat. No, you can't come back, and I don't care which picture you're trying to manifest me with, blood. It doesn't matter. You can't make me come back when I'm already gone. This speaks about, look, the turbulence. But you're moving towards smoother water and spirit is at your back. You may even have progeny, darling dears. You know what's a bad deal. A bad deal all the way around with conflict, loss, right? You're picking the fresh start. I don't blame you. The unknown is the best place to be, right? Yeah, it will never work with them, darling dears. And this person is upset because they've lost control of you. There could be 3 children involved. 2 older children and 1 younger child. Knight is somebody like from early 20s, late teens, early 20s. And this is someone in their, like from formative years up to the age of 18, Page of Pentacles. Could be 3 children involved around those ages. Yeah, they don't like the situation. Your children are on your side. They're glad you left that situation. Yeah, they're unanimous. Your progenies ain't ramping. They know who's got their back. The one. You are the one. Yes. Yeah, spiritual gangster. You are badassery at its finest. Drama-free, darling dears. Listening to your answer. Look how she's controlling the lion. She's barely touching. He's like a tiny kitten. You are winning wars that you don't even know are happening around you. Spiritually protected, darling dears. Yeah, because of the choice you made, leaving this knot, this how can I put it? The opposite to everything you was. This is a pretender. This is somebody who harvests information. Yes, to get what they want out of a situation. Emotional manipulation next to the 9 of Cups, darling dears. This person would love to come back. They would love it, but you've got the emotional maturity, right? Listen. This was an unbalanced place for you, darling dears, and it kept you stuck in limbo. This is limbo. Where you thought the only choice was being with this wicked person. Where you was vulnerable or constantly under attack. Until your ancestors chose to pour into you, darling dears. Right. Let's get Kipper and finish out the read. Yeah, forgive all. But remember that bastardo's name. Yeah, don't forget that. Don't forget it. But don't live on it, darling dears. But they would love to re-enter the situation. They thought they could be built up and get the same level of energy, love, care. Now they're understanding what love is. As it's what disappearing over the hemisphere. They can see your butt cheeks. Quite shapely, I might add. Yeah. You understood the purpose of holding a chair post. You're about to get a gift, darling dears. Star energy is healing. Or you may be coming out as a star, darling dears. Somebody's about to sign a contract. You have an important letter coming towards you. You've got the 17 and the 7. That's 10 in between, darling dears. 10 is what? The number of the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's about to go up in their reputation and public standing. Good golly and gosh. The 10 is also what? The 10th house. This is your career house, darling dears. Yeah. Law number 16. Let your absence, darling dears, create respect. Law number 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless, darling dears. Yes, baby. Love it. Sudden wealth of everything on an 11. So from the 10 to an 11, darling dears, you're going through the steps in the process, but each step is taking you higher. The 11th house is what? It's groups, friendships, associates, new acquaintances coming towards you. It also speaks about business contract and what? Skrilla.com, darling dears, made from your career. Remember I told you that you are futuristic thinking. It also represents stepchildren and siblings, darling dears. You've got siblings watching you win. Hey, them don't like it. Hey, why don't they like it? Why is the siblings watching? What did I say? You're always in their thoughts. They're going through tower moment after tower moment, says the Most High. This is my God card. Yeah, what did I say? This is illness. This is, their children are like urchins. They're, what are they? Hood rats. Yeah, that's the word, hood rat. Good God. And here you are. On your 11, 11 is a master number on a spiritual path. You are the creator. You are manifesting new things. Pay attention to the synchronicities. There's no such thing as coincidence. They're in despair and their throat chakra is, look, their throat chakra's got their root chakra, darling dears. Listen, all their chakras are disaligned. Even Wolfie wants to run away. Yeah. This person is not hiring. They're looking for a job. Or they want the work from you, darling dears, because you bossed up in their face. But you're on a new spiritual journey, mature person, darling dears. They're watching. They're watching. Remembering the family that you had and the judgment that they brought onto it. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, my Patreon, or my TikToks, where I also upload videos. If you'd like a personal read, please hit me up in the Gmail. All of my intel is in the description box below. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And hit the notification bell, that little bell-shaped thing, so you'll be notified when I'm kicking my way through these tarot streets again. Big cat wave until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, 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 cat. Remember, you are the what? Moving silence champion, bestie. Big cat wave. Ha ha. Hey, big cat, welcome to my
ride your way through the waves of life. We'll find a new path to embrace. Tarot, astrology, numerology in our hands. No weapon formed against you shall ever stand. We're winners, we never quit, we always keep on going. Quitters never win, but we're always growing. Hey there, big cat, let's chase the highest vibration. Together we'll create a new world, a brand new nation.